Hey guys. I saw a video on Instagram and I don't know if it was a skit. It seemed like it was a skit to me, but in the video, a man was confiding in his woman that he had found out his ex-girlfriend had died and he was sad. And the woman was basically like, okay, and like what we get ready to eat? Like she didn't care. And she was upset that he was sad about, his ex-girlfriend passing away. And it did seem like a skit because it just seemed like a very convenient time for a phone to just or a camera to just be sitting out while they were having that conversation. So maybe it may have been a skit, but what alarmed me was some of the comments that I saw from people saying, you got 5 minutes to grieve and you need to get it together, or my man better not be grieving his ex, or even some men were saying that about their woman. And it made me sad because I'm like, was that not a human life that is just like gone now? You know what I'm saying? And I remember when this question was asked. I'm in multiple, Christian groups on Facebook. And I remember this question was asked in one of those groups. And even like these are men and women of God that was even saying that, like, they wouldn't like their spouse grieving over their ex. And I'm just like, it just really made me sad because I'm like, somebody made the comment and said that they must not have been over them. And I'm like, it's not even about that. So I will share recent experience. I posted on my Facebook page about my ex, and I don't even like just referring to him as my ex because he wasn't just my ex. He is literally, family. You know what I mean? And I've known him since I was a teenager, and he recently passed away. And when I saw those comments on that post, I was like, dang, I'm glad I'm single right now while I'm grieving my ex, because if this is how people act, then I'm glad I get to go through this by myself, because I was devastated. And even now talking about it, it's hard for me to even, talk about it and think about him without crying, because it's not about still having feelings for the person, because I didn't have feelings for him like that, but I cared about him. I loved him as a person, not in love with him or anything like that, because we would have still been together. But, when you lose somebody like that was once in your life, like you think about their children, you think about their family, and, his brothers. I was just thinking about them, his siblings. And, I know for a fact that his siblings have lost a brother before. Now they lost another one. And so, grieving for them, you know what I mean? Grieving for his father, his kids, just it's more than just, oh, they're gone. You think about all of that, and just even like the memories that you had, to think that the times that you had. And it's not about still wanting that person. It's about a life being gone. It's about that person, once being, they were your ex. Yeah, they were your, at one point. But if you were still friends and still cared about that person, like everybody don't have bad breakups. Everybody don't hate their ex. It devastated me when I found out that he passed away, because, there was just so many things that I wish that I could have said to him. And I was just thinking about how, I know that I wouldn't get a random text from him anymore. Or, oh my goodness, I do not want to cry on this video. I'm not going to cry. And it's so crazy because, you see videos of people online crying. You're like, why are they making videos of themselves crying? Like, why they there? But I get it, because sometimes you just really talking about something you really can't help it. But I'm not about to cry on this video. But I have, since he passed, I haven't even really been able to really talk about him without crying, because this was somebody that I cared about and who cared about me. Like, when I tell you guys, like, the way that he loved me, like he was crazy about me when we were together, and even after we weren't together anymore. And just like, when people come to you and just telling you like, man, he just loved you so much, like, even like, his family members who are grieving, checking on you because, just trying to make sure you're okay because they know the type of relationship you guys had. Like, that meant a lot to me. You know what I mean? And man, it's so messed up. But again, it has nothing to do with still wanting to be with that person. It's about caring about him. It's about caring about, his children, caring about the people that are affected by his passing, because we didn't talk every day. We didn't even talk often. We would talk here and there. But the people that lost him, they lost their day-to-day routine. They lost those daily texts or calls, or seeing him all the time. So you think about that too. When you love somebody, you love them, whether you're together or not. And being in love and loving someone is different. So I just thought that it was sad that people had this expectation that, a person shouldn't grieve over their ex. If I was in a relationship or married and my man, his ex passed away, I would be sad too. I would be sad for him, because for me, people I love, when they're sad, I'm sad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an empathetic person. So when people I love are sad, like I literally can't even control myself. Like, I'm sad too. Like, I feel it. I take it on. And so I know that I wouldn't be like that in next. Oh, you got 5 minutes, of course, you want them to eventually to be taking steps to overcome that grief and not sitting in it, and you know what I mean. But they're human. Like, this was a person that was in their life, especially, and don't let it be the ex that they have children with. Like, this is their child's mother or their child's father. I don't know, people just seem heartless to me sometimes. But I just wanted to share that, because that really made me sad, and it really bothered me. And I just can't believe that people were seriously saying, like, no, you cannot. So that means that, like, they were dead serious. And it's just sad the way some people think these days. But anyway, I don't want to go on and on about this. I just wanted to share that. I hope you all are blessed. Thank you for listening to me, Ben.